Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a great evening. So today's going to be a great video. We had announced a few days ago that people who were basically had claimed their Zen tokens, they were going to be able to claim the Bitcoin MYK tokens as well, right? So what's very interesting about this project is it's occurring on Polygon. It's actually multi-chain, so it's actually on several blockchains. Um, but this video is more like a tutorial for those who want to claim through MetaMask on the Polygon network, right? That's for MetaMask. There are other blockchains, other wallets from Bitcoin Cash to the Hive blockchain to the Waves blockchain, where there are different wallets and protocols. But if you're using MetaMask, right, you're able to claim through the Polygon network. And what's great about it, you don't have to, with the Bitcoin MYK project, you don't have to sync your wallet. The Polygon fees are so low. You claim the token, they will appear in your wallet. All right. So the first thing you want to do when you come to bitcoinmyk.com, right, not the social network area, but you want to come to the main menu, which is bitcoinmyk.com, and find your wallet. So you just come down here to your wallet, and that's going to be on your right hand side of the page here. I'm going to click on wallet, and going to the wallet will basically take me down here to where you're going to find input for your Zen airdrop, to claim your Zen airdrop. All you have to do, you don't have to register an account. If you register an account, you're going to get a lot more crypto of the cryptocurrency. You're going to be able to get it every day, just doing like social media activities, just logging in, reading posts, watching our videos, communicating with people, making friends, right? So you're going to get all those things if you register. However, you don't have to register. You don't have to disclose your identification. You can just do all this through the airdrop button. Now, what's a little bit different from Bitcoin MYK in comparison to Zen? Both projects going in the right direction. Bitcoin MYK is just a different take on it, right? Instead of having an infinite amount of the cryptocurrency to mint, with Bitcoin MYK, you claim the token, and you're basically it's a fixed amount. It's going to end up being about 4 times less deflationary than Bitcoin, right? Meaning that it's only going to be 5 million coins in the end. So it's very easy. As soon as you just enter your MetaMask wallet here, right here in this button where it says Zen airdrop, right? I'm just going to enter a dummy, just a dummy, blah, 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 fake wallet, right? Let's see here. And you see where it says transaction complete, right? The transaction process is complete, right? So what that means is that the system has received your address. Now it should appear in your MetaMask wallet under the Polygon network. There are many tutorials on Polygon on how to, if you already don't use Polygon, there are already tutorials on how to switch networks, right, within your MetaMask wallet. So this is very easy, guys. We have some bonuses. The first 1,000 claimants are going to get great bonuses. You definitely want to be, so it's kind of similar to Zen, and this is going to really put you in a good position based on how fast you claim, right? So you want to claim as fast as possible. It only takes you about, as you can see, a second to claim, but being in there first is going to create the best opportunity for you. So don't wait. You want to do that right away. Again, you don't have to register. You just go right to the wallet button, bitcoinmyk.com, and you're going to be able to do that. But as you can see, then there is a finite amount of the cryptocurrency. So what happens when Most of them get claimed, or the people who are coming in claiming are still going to be able to claim, but they're going to be claiming a lot less, right? Instead of claiming full tokens, they're going to be now claiming fractions of tokens. Now, as much as I like Zen, let me tell you why I like this project a lot better, right? There are a finite amount of the tokens, right? We're not going to have a severe inflation as Zen is getting right now. It works on proof of participation and free coins, right? With that being a big thing now that I think people are now starting to understand the importance of network effect. With all that happening, uh, getting millions of people on Bitcoin NYK is going to be fundamentally different than on Zen, right? Because you're going to have a lot less of the cryptocurrency. So it's probably going to end up looking something like Bitcoin value, where you like when you get a full Bitcoin cryptocurrency, you got $20,000. The idea is that Bitcoin NYK will have a similar idea in that you get fractions of this, and the quicker you're in to get full tokens, the less you're going to have, right? Or sorry, the more potential for the value. Now, because it will be a custom token, right? Might be kind of hard to find it in your MetaMask wallet. There, you can just put the token address under custom, as it's fairly new on Polygon. You do that, and it'll come up in your wallet, right? We'll in the description leave a link to the contract. The next thing you're going to be looking for is where to trade this thing. Right now, there are several exchanges, and we're going to be opening up gateways where you can move them from blockchain to blockchain. But um, the the most popular exchange on Polygon that's trading the BBD coin right now, or the Bitcoin MYK coin, is going to be the swap.com, right? And we'll try to leave a link in that exchange as well. I think when I last checked, just one token was like $100 dollars, right? I think it's like $140, something like that, just for one. So, of course, we know the cryptocurrencies do that in the beginning, then they can drop as much as 90%. So be careful and be forewarned. Just like, we've seen this play out time and time again, whether it be Hex or Zen, right? So make sure you pay close attention to that. And also remember, there's a free cryptocurrency. So don't bet the farm on this thing. Watch it, get it. You might not want to invest in it until you see what's happening down the road. Um, so watch all that. Remember, in the beginning, it's all about network effect. Also, what I like about Bitcoin NYK a bit better than Zen is it's a lot more user friendly for new people coming in, because it feels like a social media site. And on our platform itself, you can do transactions 100% free. As you move it over to blockchain, right, then you will pay the fees of certain blockchains, but BBD coin will not run on Ethereum. We did that on purpose. We don't want to be on Ethereum. We're running for function where people can actually use this thing. So you'll find that the chains that we are on are are so close, are either free or close to free, right? Or very close to free. I know some people will say there's no such thing as a free blockchain. You'd be surprised to know there are blockchains coming out where it's going to be transactions going to be done in a way where they're going to be free to the end user, right? And there's a few like that. Um, I think that's about it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask them in the comment section. Uh, you can find out a lot about Bitcoin MYK just by subscribing to the channel. We have thousands of videos, right? Many hundreds about Bitcoin MYK. What else, right? Whatever you do, try to be the first in the first 1,000, right? So, I don't think everybody's gonna make it in there, but the faster you can, the faster you're in there, that's the better. And again, remember, if you're worried about security or syncing wallets, you don't have to do that with us. The fees on Polygon are so low that our system should be able to deliver the cryptocurrency to you. Now, some people will say, well, what about people just, all these bots and random people claiming and so on and so forth, right? So here's the interesting thing about that. We have a different governance model with Bitcoin NYK. It really is community driven, where there will be human to human interaction in this thing, right? So it's very uh, when it comes to unbot friendly, right? So it's not bot friendly. And what I mean by that is through our governance model, right? The community can actually, participants in the community, we actually have a judicial process. We adjudicators, right? And everybody's vote is equal, right? That means you can come in and you can raise cases against accounts that you feel are bot driven, that are taking advantage of the community, that are taking advantage of the token. And through our system, we have a vote system where you can actually uh, vote vote to have these people removed through a democratic process. People who try to game the system or take advantage of the cryptocurrency supply can be removed by the community. It's not based on money. It's not based on bots or anything like that. It's based on account in a democratic setting where everybody vote is equal, right? Uh, Now there may be some ways around that, but as you can see, what this does is it reduces the abuse to the point that hopefully the cryptocurrency itself will hold more value. In the end, just remember, this project is based on the citizens dividend, so it is meant to be free, guys. It is meant to get everybody on the network to the point where the network itself can substantiate a value based on the large amount of users, right? And we think that is very possible. We think our layout is so easily designed for a person to get an account in about 30 seconds, right? Don't have to worry about understanding complicated crypto wallets. At the point they do get more sophisticated, they can move their tokens off our platform over a chain of their choice, right? So what this does is this allows for the capability of people who have the mental aptitude and experience to handle these complicated blockchain wallets, or those who want to get involved, but that is a barrier for them by reducing the barrier of entry, right? So I hope that makes sense to you all. We're very excited about this project because the supply is so low. We believe it's going to, it's a good chance the value is going to run up like it's done already. It's hit over $100. I think it's reached a top peak of about 300 and something dollars per coin. But again, be forewarned, that $300 can obviously go to a few pennies in no time, right? Uh, because the supply is so low, though, I think, and as the people get in later and later, and they're claiming fractions of the cryptocurrency, still we believe it's going to be quite valuable, but fractions of it are they're probably gonna want to hold on to it a little bit longer. Probably not gonna want to dump it because the supply is so low, right? It starts to kind of mimic gold in a way, right? Where there's this great amount of scarcity, right, and not that much inflation, right? So very interesting. We look forward to you joining the project. We know you're going to really enjoy and see the tremendous value in this as we move closer to mass adoptions through projects that can actually do it, like Zen and Bitcoin MYK. And if I'm being honest, if I'm being completely honest, at this point in time, I think only Zen and Bitcoin MYK has the makeup to create mass adoption in a way to where it's able to take the risk to give people the cryptocurrency free. No other projects can do that. Even if you look at Hex, it requires a great amount of economic input. And of course, the people at the top of Hex who got in early, they gained a lot. But the masses amounts of people who are involved in it, or the majority of people, probably aren't those success stories like that, right? And as the price of Hex settles, basically kind of comes to a standstill, they're not, reaping those rewards. Now, that doesn't mean that post chain won't launch and Hex going to perform very well, but I don't think that Hex is going to have sustainable great price performance, whereas I think Bitcoin MYK will continue to move up in value as more people join. I don't think it's going to really have any other way it can go. Whereas I think Zen might have some problems with the tremendous amount of inflation, and it may take a decade for it to really have value, which is still good, right? Reaching to year 8 and then explode into a great project. 8 years is still a great great opportunity for what could be of a very well paying out cryptocurrency. But I think Bitcoin MYK is just engineered in a way where it can get there a lot faster, where it can get there in a few months or less than a year. So, and again, don't fall for the pumps and dumps. Uh, get involved, claim for free, and try to hold those cryptocurrencies you claimed on for free. And I think you'll get the most out of this project that you can get. But that's all I want to say in this video. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. We'll be more than happy to help you and walk you through it. There are many tutorials about Polygon and MetaMask wallets on the technical side that can help you, as it'll be managed, over on the MetaMask side. So whatever security concerns you have, it should be dealt with MetaMask. But that's all I want to say. Again, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.